Word is you're looking for some off-the-grid fights.
Could be. I've seen you before. NXT, right?
For a minute. I got in some trouble with a bit of a mutiny last year, and they wished me the best of luck in my future endeavors. Since WWE kicked me to the curb, I've been dabbling in a new profession.
Underground fights.
You know TBD? Just so happens I have a key to their arena. I've been promoting after-hours matches for fans who like their steak rare.
Rare meaning bloody.
Colorful. If that's the kind of action you're on the hunt for, I got all kinds of freaks and weirdos who'd love a shot at the Archetype. Just don't tell Geneva.
That would ruin all the fun. Let's go, Psycho. What do you got first?
I was a fan of the Archetype, but I want to see how you've changed.
We got a line of guys around the block looking to throw hands with the Archetype.
That many people looking to get their clocks cleaned?
Nah. They're all looking at you like you're their ticket to the big time. You get to prove they made a life-altering mistake by taking you on.
Then let's change some lives, Hector. Who's first?
What do you think of this underground match I lined up? Word will get out after this one. You ready? It's working. Your gym, your fights, the whole wrestling world is buzzing about it.
Buzzing how?
They're all talking about the Archetype's dark descent.
I like it.
I got people from all over hitting me up wanting to try their luck against this new Archetype. Boxers, MMA guys, even a few WWE superstars looking to get back to their roots on the DL.
No kidding. Who?
Let's just say I got a very exciting surprise lined up. Some real top-shelf competition. You can take him on right now. Or hit up that psycho lady. I know she'll keep giving you fights as long as you want. Up to you.
I've taken everything I can from the underground. It's time to surface. It's time. Tell Braun and Heyman thanks for the shovel. What in the hell are you doing? Hector, is this part of your surprise?
No, I'm here to stop you from making the biggest mistake of your career. Look at yourself. It's not too late. You could still come home to WWE. Hell, bring Hector. Do this the right way and work your way up from NXT just like you did the first time. You don't need to become something you're not to beat Braun and Heyman. Come on. Don't do something you can't take back.
You're right, Adam. I'm not going to do something I can't take back. He is. Hell no! We don't need your permission, and we're not going to NXT. Now, take your garbage and get the hell out of here.
Soak it in, Akira Tozawa. You deserve this.
He better soak it in. Who knows when he'll win again?
What the hell?
That's the Archetype.
And is that Hector Flores? We haven't seen him in like 3 years.
Why are they doing this to Tozawa?
This is a vicious attack on Tozawa.
And we have no idea why they're targeting him.
The Archetype and Hector Flores have been working together outside of WWE, but no one expected it to lead to this.
Ooh. There it is! Reversal! Tossed back into the ring. And he gets delivered back into the ring. Breathtaking head scissor takedown. Tozawa wards that attack off. All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds. I still can't believe the Archetype is back, let alone returning like this. Someone needs to stop him. He's struggling to stay in this thing.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done.
Long way down.
Hector even more determined than ever now.
And here we go, returning to the ring. No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
He's got one thing on his mind with that chair, and it has nothing to do with lounging.
Irish whip, and Tozawa goes crashing into the steel steps.
Hold him down now!
Now what? Come on. You've done enough.
This is getting real ugly real fast.
Don't do it. Come on, Archetype. No. Damn it.
Tozawa's in a lot of pain.
I am back, and I am just getting started.
Can we get some help out here?
This is not the same Archetype we once knew, that's for sure.
What you just witnessed, the dismantling of Akira Tozawa, wasn't some brief lapse in judgment. No. That was a long time coming. The Archetype wasn't just a nickname. I lived it. Each and every day of my life, I tried to be an example of what a wrestler could be. Not only for the WWE Universe, but for the locker room too. But those days are over. I'm here to say the Archetype is dead. After my match against Braun Breaker, I realized everything I had done in my career was a lie. I needed to stop trying to be an example and find my true self. And let's just say no one who stood across from me in the ring liked what I found. Every time I dominated another opponent, it felt good. Every weapon attack, every brutal punch, every drop of blood. It felt liberating. I'm not the same person who lost to Braun Breaker. No. I'm much more dangerous. So now, I am never going to be an example again. Instead, with this man at my side, we will make an example out of anyone who gets in our way. Tonight was just the beginning. We are going to bury everyone in WWE. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Ominous backstage promos aside, you want to explain what the hell that was all about? You can't just show up here and start attacking my wrestlers.
Apparently I can.
I don't have the patience for this. And I haven't even mentioned the fact that you dragged along a non-contracted talent to help do your bidding.
The way I see it, despite you acting like this is some terrible thing, you need me. Someone of my caliber unexpectedly appears on SmackDown? That's a win for you.
And throw in a former NXT superstar too?
You just got the deal of a century.
That's one way to look at it.
So you can either get on board, or find out what happens when you don't.
Fine. At least if you're appearing in contracted matches, you won't be attacking people from behind anymore.
No guarantees.
Go find Road Dogg. He'll handle all your upcoming bookings. But be warned, you're on thin ice. There's an official transfer window coming up before SummerSlam. And if this goes sideways, I'll send you on your way, and you'll be Raw's problem.
I'm sure my buddy Adam would love to see me.
And as for you, I'd strongly suggest you reconsider your association. You're headed down a very bad path.
Thanks, but I know exactly what I'm doing.
So you're ruthless now, huh?
Now? I've always been ruthless. Just took me a long time to stop pretending.
Okay. I've seen a lot of guys like you. You get a taste of the underworld and start thinking you're a kingpin? Me? I ran a block for 819 days. I know who I am. Ain't no make-believe bad guy over here.
There ain't one here either, Oos.
If you want that top spot, you're gonna have to go through me.
You don't have what I want. But if it takes stepping over you to get back to Braun, I'll be happy to do it.
Braun Breaker? We're on SmackDown. Would you get lost on the way to Raw? Or are you just scared?
I'm putting all of WWE on notice. Once I'm done tearing apart SmackDown, Raw and Braun Breaker are next.
I really don't have much to say to you.
Good to see you too, Road Dogg.
Look, we may have been cool before, but I don't recognize this version of you, so I'd prefer to keep this brief. Aldous has instructed me to give you matches, so that's what I'll do.
Good. Just know whoever you put me up against is never going to be the same.
Yeah, like I said, not the archetype I remember.
Who's my first victim?
Let's make this quick. You gonna take this next match or no?
Oh, big shot before the bell.
Coming out the blocks hot, man. Gotta keep the pressure on.
Yeah, I don't see how you can step off the gas after that. It is time for the last man standing match. About as whatever it takes as any match type can be. Whatever it takes to keep your opponent down and off their feet for the referee's count of 10. Whatever it takes to ensure you're truly the last competitor standing. This is no walk in the park, folks. For this match, it's all about staying up on your feet. I'd like to think that would make attacking your opponent's legs a sound strategy.
Look at you, Cole. What a wrestling mastermind you are. You're absolutely right. Go for the knees and put your opponent on spaghetti legs. That way, they'll really be struggling over time to answer the referee's 10 count.
A bit of the sweet science there, man. He's back up and ready for more.
Ending the count. This match goes on.
Diving arm drag. Beautiful.
Apollo isn't being given any room to recover.
Yeah, Apollo needs to reassess his strategy.
Enziguri finds its mark.
Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal.
Incoming. He wants this fight on the outside.
Boom! DDT!
Oh, what a Mayorana.
Sometimes you just gotta show off and show out.
He's just having his way now. No regrets, no second thoughts.
Yeah, he's dishing everything out on his opponent.
Oh, and an uppercut.
I lost the tooth.
Swift clothesline out of nowhere. And he turned it around.
And there's no backing down here. They want to see who the better man is.
Showing their willpower, their refusal to back down. Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Leaping into the wheelbarrow, up and out. Boom, DDT.
Apollo isn't being given any room to recover.
From the heavens, big time splash.
He can be enjoying the moment too much, giving his opponent a lot of room to recover.
I truly cannot remember the last time I saw a match of this caliber.
Truly the highest praise possible. These superstars should be so proud of their efforts here. Not letting the count continue.
Wants to keep pounding away while the opposition's still vulnerable.
Running Hurricane Rana.
He is locked in on his target now.
Oh, here we go. Slice right.
Who won't withstand that?
Bringing the referee's count right there. Is this wise?
Well, it could be a mistake to not just let the count continue.
What a raucous crowd here tonight. Crew's resolve might be wavering here.
Yeah, Cruz is having trouble fighting back. Punishing the knee with that one.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
Now going to utilize that chair to ramp up the damage. Oh, this is interesting. The chair involved in an armbar now.
You can see the look of panic on his face. And the tap out isn't going to do anything. This is just torturous now.
Getting to his feet, but nothing good is waiting for him.
Here we go again. Slice Brian.
Cruz won't withstand that. That was a gnarly landing, man. We know those chairs don't have any give. Just cold steel connecting hard with flesh there, man.
Officials count at 7.
We're close to the end.
And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, the Archetype Angel!
If it were up to me, you'd be suspended, but it's not. So you...
The fists are flying, and this crowd is hot.
And that's exactly what I want to see, man. Two warriors throwing hands.
Hot start. We're not even close to the end yet.
Super kick on the money. Getting back to his feet, trying to fight on, but it might be too late.
Did you see that? Propelled through the air.
Able to steer clear of danger there.
Running Hurricane Rana. You have solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move. And it seems like you have to be at least a little sadistic to be victorious in a no-DQ match.
Oh, come on, Cole. It's not about being sadistic. It's about being smart. There's no safety net in a no disqualification match, and that's a big factor in succeeding. There's nothing sadistic about it. Wow, breathtaking standing shooting star. That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills.
Oh, and he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now.
And as the damage accumulates, you really need to start being more cautious. Got Berto cinched in.
Slice Brian.
That could be curtains for Berto.
Not sure if he should waste all his time hot-dogging around. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Went for the kendo stick, and the welts will quickly follow.
And he fends off the attack.
Boom, DDT.
Berto now undertaking a barrage.
It's like a muzzle is being placed on Berto's offense.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
What a competitive match this has been.
On its way to being one to remember. This has been amazing to watch. Running Hurricane Rana.
Fantastic. Eyes are squarely set on Berto here. Set up for a second time.
Slice Brian.
This is troublesome for Berto.
With that kendo stick.
These competitors are operating at the peak of their abilities here.
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
Game on, Garth. We got ourselves a hockey stick.
And what's this manager looking for under the ring? He has no business down there. Momentum is completely in his corner.
His precision and excellence are flawless right now.
The WWE Universe is absolutely electric right now.
The energy in here is unreal. Lift it up. What's next?
Dear Lord, driven directly through the table. Viciously putting his opponent through the table. I'm not too sure about his hockey expertise, but it looked going for a tilt-a-whirl, but denied, rolled through into a pin attempt.
There's a shoulder up almost immediately.
Showing no signs of wear or tear even as this match goes on.
Counter. He knew just what to do. All right, Hurricanrana.
He's got him square in his sights here.
He's looking for yet another exclamation mark. And that was a well-executed attack.
Goes to the well one more time. No one's getting up from that.
Hit the moonsault with ease. Oh, into the pin attempt.
That'll do it. The victory tonight.
Here is your winner, the Archetype Angel.
A win like this one makes it easy to see why the Archetype is trying to set a new, darker standard for himself and this roster.
That was not competition. That was precision violence carried out on his terms.
Don't know why I'm giving you the choice, but how?
Here is your winner,
You've been having a blast out there, huh? Picking on people who aren't on your level. Someday someone's gonna put you in your place. Maybe today's that day.
Ever since the Archetype returned to WWE, he's been on a rampage, picking apart the SmackDown locker room, one by one.
No offense to their opponents, but if you haven't noticed, he's not exactly targeting the top of the card.
Are you calling the Archetype a bully? You might want to be careful how you choose your words, or you'll be the one with your arm on the wrong side of some steel steps.
Fends that off. Oh, look at this arm wrench. Leg lariat with the arm wrench. Very nice.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Turned it around with a reversal. The Archetype looks to make R-Truth his latest victim here tonight in a string of what feels like targeted attacks.
Beautiful. Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
Oh, my God. Springboard moonsault. Wow. Straight into the pin. R-Truth, what a kick out.
I'm not surprised by that result. Could still be a ways to go here.
And Truth capitalizes there.
Arm wringer.
Right hand will counter.
Leaping into the wheelbarrow. Up and around. Boom! DDT.
Followed up with the pin attempt.
2. He narrowly avoids the count.
He's still in the fight, but for how much longer?
Oh. He's definitely been worn down a little.
Yeah, but I really don't think the game plan needs to change here.
Flying Mayorana. R-Truth is getting picked apart right now.
And Truth needs to find an opening fast.
Going for a power slam, steps down from behind into an inverted DDT. And he retaliates. Crucial turnaround there because R-Truth was falling behind.
Brief sign of adrenaline from R-Truth. Goes for sliced bread, but it's blocked.
Power slam.
Leaping into the wheelbarrow, up and around. Boom! DDT. And straight into the pin attempt.
There's 2. And that'll do it. Unfortunately, not the outcome R-Truth or the WWE Universe wanted.
Hang on, this isn't over.
Is this what I think it is?
We're going to see another arm fractured, courtesy of the Archetype. What the hell is that?
This must be what he was referring to when he said he was going to bury everyone in WWE.
Don't do it, come on.
The United States Champion is here to put an end to this.
Jey Uso from behind.
And floors into super kick.
They're in full retreat mode now. The Archetype was picking on the SmackDown roster, and now finally someone has stepped up to stop him.
This is a showdown I can't wait to see.
Hey, Archetype, ever since you came back, I've been watching you.
Yeet.
First, you got stomped by Braun. Then you took your ball home again and went on a temper tantrum tour all around the world. Yeet! Then you show up here on SmackDown and start attacking people, showing your true colors. Yeet! This whole time you've been picking on people who aren't at your level. But now, you're stepping up to someone who's main event.
Yeet? Hold up. Are you saying I'm not main event?
Truth. I'm trying to make a point here.
I'm just saying I've competed in main events. I've been on a show main event. I've even been on events in Maine. I have my own catchphrase too. Neat.
Like I was saying, Archetype, if you got something to prove, the United States champion is standing right here. Show up next week, Goose. You can even bring your little shovel. Don't matter, as long as you face me in the ring.
And I'll be out there too, because I'm also main event. Neat.
Yeet.
Jey Uso should have never got involved in our business. I can't wait for you to put him in his place next week.
I can't wait for him to get what's coming either. But I'm not gonna face Jey in the ring. You are.
What do you mean?
I have some important business to take care of.
But R-Truth said he'll be in Jay's corner. It'll be 2-on-1.
Is that a problem for you? If you can't handle it, I can always go find someone who can.
No, I can do it.
Good. This is an opportunity for you to step up. Don't let me down.
Jey Uso has got to be frustrated as this match gets underway. He had no idea he'd be facing Hector Flores.
And now he can take out all his frustrations on Hector. Flores was pretty much thrown to the wolves by his so-called friend. That's where you got it wrong, Booker. The Archetype is not friends with anyone. This is all transactional. And I, for one, think there's more going on here. I would not be surprised if there's another swerve coming for Jey Uso.
Oh, what an uppercut. Catches the leg.
Finds some payback with their own reversal.
Knee right on target. And main event Jey Uso isn't looking so big after that hit there.
Oh, yeah. He's got to figure out a little better strategy if he wants to stay in this thing.
From the heavens, splash from the top. The Archetype's last-minute replacement, Hector Flores, is doing everything he can to hang on against a frustrated main event, Jey Uso. Hector with the Irish whip, but Jey hangs on and lands a super kick.
Hector Flores is in trouble here.
He was in trouble the second he got put in this match.
Jey Uso hits this, and it's over. That'll do it.
Jey Uso has defeated Hector Flores in a resounding victory.
This might be bittersweet for Jey Uso. Yeah, he got the win, but he didn't get his hands on the Archetype.
This will have to do for now.
It doesn't look like main event R-Truth and Jey Uso are too upset about it.
Sorry I couldn't make our match tonight, Jey. But as you can see, I had some other business to take care of. Isn't that right, Rikishi?
Come on, man. What are you doing?
I'm here because actions have consequences, Jey. You interfered with me at work, so I took things home.
My God.
I think we're done here.
In all my years covering WWE, that was one of the most disturbing things I've ever seen.
The so-called Archetype has dug himself to an all-new low.
I'd ask what the hell you were thinking attacking a WWE Hall of Famer at their home, but I already know the answer. You weren't thinking at all.
That's where you're wrong, Aldous. Maybe the old me wouldn't have had a plan, but now I have it all figured out. And really, what an unforgettable final moment on SmackDown before I go back to Raw to take down Braun Breaker.
Is that so?
You said it yourself. If this went sideways, you'd send me on my way and I'd be Raw's problem. Well, judging by the shovel marks I left on Rikishi, I'd say we ventured into sideways territory.
Well, that may have been your plan, but you're not going anywhere.
What do you mean? There's the transfer window before SummerSlam.
There is, but you won't be in it. I've officially put you and Jey Uso on the protected list. You said it yourself, that actions have consequences. Well, you will deal with yours when you face Jey Uso at SummerSlam.
You can't do this!
I can. And by the way, since you took the fight out of the arena, your match at SummerSlam will be Falls Count Anywhere.
The U.S. title better be on the line.
I'm sure Jey won't have a problem with that as long as he gets his hands on you.
Fine. Then I'll see you at SummerSlam. I saw what Jey Uso said on social media. I'm not gonna give him the chance to make good on his threats before our match.
If that means I won't have to deal with you for a few weeks, then sounds good to me.
This match has it all. Family pride, revenge, a once proud superstar who's turned to the dark side. And oh yeah, the United States Championship is at stake.
You forgot to mention this is Falls Count Anywhere. With everything that's gone down between these two, this match could get wild.
I'd be shocked if it didn't turn into all-out chaos, Booker. But this is what SummerSlam is all about.
A reversal. He saw that coming. Oh my God, a DDT! Spiked him.
Some good thinking, even quick movement right there.
That kind of agility is something that just might get the champ shook. When the challenger can come at you from all angles, that makes for a very dangerous situation.
Jey puts a stop to that.
Quick evasion from him there.
Boom, DDT. This is bigger than the United States Championship. Jey Uso is fighting for his father here tonight. These attacks of the champ are adding up.
The unpredictable nature of this match can help turn the tides, though.
And now propped up in the corner.
Saw what was coming. Got out of harm's way.
Jey looking powerless to every attack.
Any of Jey's defenses have been packed. Jey avoids the offense.
Running Hurricane Rana.
Showing off the quickness. That'll turn things around in a hurry.
Big Hurricane Rana.
That shovel is still echoing from that.
He just saved himself there.
DDT.
Great ducking and dodging there.
Boom, DDT.
Boom.
With an uppercut. The champ is starting to suffer.
So much damage done now.
Hang on. Is that Rikishi's music?
The Hall of Famer is here for revenge. Rikishi is in the ring.
He's getting involved here.
The champ's looking to put this one away.
Shoulder up even before a 1 count.
The referee did not even make it to a 1 count before he powered out. Unbelievable.
Quick attacks like that could mean trouble for the champion if they want to leave here with the title.
Jey Uso's defenseless here.
Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
Taking your opponent's best shot and still somehow finding a way to survive. That is the marker of a true champion.
I can see it in the eyes from here.
Just going for the cover. This is for all the marbles.
Title change. We have a title change.
Here is your winner, and new WWE United States Champion, the Archetype Angel!
Jey Uso has been defeated, and we have a new United States Champion.
This man shouldn't be champion, let alone...
It's been a while. A lot's changed.
Yeah, for starters, I have this championship. Aren't you going to congratulate me?
No, I'm more concerned with your actions as of late.
Here we go.
Someone has to talk some sense into you. I tried when I came to your gym, but you made it abundantly clear that you weren't ready to listen. And you even took a golden opportunity away from Hector Flores. All so he could do your bidding? So you can go attack an innocent man in his home? And for what? That championship? Another shot at glory? Well, I'm here to tell you it's not worth it. Not even close.
Maybe if you ever won a championship, you'd understand.
Just stop. I'm trying to have a conversation with the real you. The guy I was friends with.
If you want to talk, let's start with getting me the hell off SmackDown so I can go after Braun.
The transfer window has passed. And even if I could do anything, I don't want this version of you on Raw. But it's not too late for you to change course. Yeah, you've done some messed up things, but the fans will forgive you. And after some time, the locker room would too. Just think about it, okay? You fought so hard to come back from injury. Is this really how you want to be remembered? I don't think so.
Congrats on the title win. You really got in Jay's head with everything you did, and it showed tonight. The plan was perfect.
Perfect? Are you forgetting you lost to Jey Uso? Ultimately, I fixed things with what I did, but your performance that night was embarrassing.
But you won tonight. You're still hung up on that?
Every detail matters. Get your act together, or this whole arrangement, your opportunity to be a part of my comeback, it's over.
Understood.
I overheard what Adam Pearce was saying to you, and I couldn't agree more.
Seriously? I don't have time for another lecture.
Let me finish. I couldn't agree more with you. So you've ruffled some feathers since you've come back. Who cares? It's working.
That's what I've been saying.
I've tried to play the sympathetic underdog. And to put things in your terms, it's much better to be the one holding the shovel. So block out the noise from the virtue signalers and keep doing what you're doing. Before you know it, you'll have everything you want.
Please welcome the new United States Champion. The floor is open to questions. Robin Ray, we'll start with you.
Thanks. One of the hottest topics on my podcast has been your new attitude. Is it here to stay?
I thought you all would have come up with some better questions since the last time I did one of these, but I guess not. All I have to say is look at what I have sitting on the table with me. My so-called new attitude has brought me nothing but success. Despite everyone telling me I should be something else, this isn't temporary. This is who I am.
Okay, next up is Robert Inkin from Sports Coverage Daily.
I wanted to ask about what's next. Now that you've gotten past Jey Uso, what about a possible rematch with Braun Breaker?
Everyone knows this version of me would tear Braun Breaker apart. And that's exactly why the office is too scared to let me go back to Raw. They blocked me in the transfer window, and I'm sure they'll continue to protect their paper champion as long as they can. Until then, I have my own title to defend. One more of these, Saxton, and I'm done.
Okay, let's go with Marcus Brown, Wrestling Spectator.
Can you define your relationship with Hector Flores? Is he your tag partner? Your manager? Both?
Hector and I are friends. He's the only one who's supported my comeback no matter what decisions I've had to make. That's more than I can say for anyone else in the locker room or a certain Raw GM who's part of the conspiracy to block me from getting another match against Braun Breaker. So Hector will do anything I ask of him, whether that's being in my corner, teaming with me, or helping me do whatever's necessary. Just ask Akira Tozawa or Rikishi about that.
I just wanted to let you know that your issue with our family is far from over.
I beat your brother-in-law in the ring. Beat your father-in-law with a shovel. Unless you got any other in-laws you want me to take out, I think we're done here.
What goes around, comes around. Watch your back.
If it isn't our piece of crap United States champion.
Real professional, Road Dogg.
You want to talk about professional? Aren't you the one who went to a WWE Hall of Famer's house and assaulted him with a shovel? You're not professional. You're criminal.
And yet here I am, walking among the free. So, if I were you, I'd be more careful about what I said. Never know which WWE Hall of Famer I'll end up burying next.
I'll keep that in mind. Anyway, I've been told I have to give you title defense matches, so let's get this over with.
Yeah, let's.
I'm feeling a loss here. Fingers crossed.
Dropping the gloves right away. We got a hockey fight on our hands. Talk about a hot start. These two aren't looking to have a friendly competition here.
Yeah, this is going to be a battle.
And both athletes showing they have each other's number. A stalemate of counters.
He's left wide open here. Kick. Drop kick.
Letting his opponent know they're no match for him.
Oh, great wherewithal there. Uh-oh.
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Oh, what a Mayorana. The fight is being taken to Sheamus.
Look, Sheamus loves a fight, but he can't be liking this.
Oh, shoulder, elbow, all affected with that. Ah, right to the back. The challenger is getting torn into.
Another reminder that the longer this match goes on, the harder things are going to get.
Our champion is doing everything possible to make sure their opponent can't stand up.
Chopping down the tree right at the trunk. Tendons and ligaments in the leg can be easily damaged by that.
Running Hurricane Rana.
Fantastic. We could be moments away from Sheamus's doom.
Gets out of dodge. Pinball drop kick.
Lining them up. Sheamus denies the attack. And Sheamus isn't looking helpless anymore.
Yeah, Sheamus able to stop that surge dead in its tracks.
And that was an effective attack, guys.
This could be it.
His arm showed off the mat before one.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
Swapping some big-time swings here.
Oh, ouch. Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Neither competitor is backing down.
This is more like a barroom brawl between these two.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. What a forearm. Flying Mayorana, beautiful.
Sheamus dodges a bullet.
Hits the mark.
You know, I can barely hear myself think this crowd is looking to bring the house down. Going for it!
Crashing down with the senton.
Making that type of athleticism look easy when it is anything but.
Enzuigiri finds its mark.
Set up for that goal line.
Unbelievable standing Spanish fly.
Running Hurricane Rana.
He's rising back up, but on those wobbly legs.
Trying to go for it again.
This is a champion in action.
2. The champion retains.
Here is your winner, and still WWE United States Champion, the Archetype Angel!
The Archetype ability to tap into his darker side might have been the difference here tonight.
It is hard to face off against someone who doesn't...
I hope this title defense is up to your standards.
Blind Fury taking the wheel. These two are seeing red. Cooler heads possibly prevailing now.
You can't believe that. These two are just taking a breather before they go back at it again. The challenger enduring the punishment.
He had to have known he wasn't getting out of this match without a few lumps and bumps.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
What's a sound strategy when going into a Falls Count Anywhere match?
Get that fall by any means necessary. Take full advantage of the rules. No matter where this fight goes, you could get the win anywhere.
And Americano is continually on on the defensive.
Americano's imperiled here. Oh, a stiff elbow there.
Oh, round and round we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Oh, my gosh!
Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room. Man, what timing on that counter. Running Hurricane Rana. And you know what's next, guys? Slice bread.
Doing what it takes to defend this title.
The champion retains. Here is your winner, and still WWE
Sooner or later, you're going to lose that title, hoping it's sooner.
Here we go, starting things off like a couple of old-school heavy hitters.
I don't know how much things have cooled down between these two hotheads.
Yeah, I think that exchange might have been a sign of things to come. Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room.
Misses on the springboard.
Oh, Theory's hopes are waiting.
Yeah, Theory has to find a response quickly.
Sharp knee.
He slipped out of the way there.
Running Hurricane Rana. Fantastic. A big showing of agility from the champ there.
from the heavens, big-time splash.
The challenger really struggling to avoid major damage.
But this is somewhat to be expected in a back-and-forth match like this.
Oh, incredible athleticism.
Running Theory.
Here it comes. Slice bread.
The champ with a stunning display of dominance. Momentum isn't completely out. Hooks the arms, transitioning through his way back.
Going for the pin. Shoulder shoots up before two.
I'm impressed by this level of resilience deep into a match. What stamina.
And talk about giving a DDT with authority. Theory struggling to defend himself.
Theory's in peril here.
Bulldog plants him. Here's the pin. Title could be decided.
The champion retains. Here is your winner, and still...
Getting thrown in a dumpster at WrestleMania was more enjoyable than this.
United States Championship action here. And folks, this should be a good one.
You know, not to brag, but this is one of those titles I put on the map. You know, it means a lot to me, this United States Championship. So I want to see these superstars lay it all on the line, holding nothing back. The United States Championship deserves that.
We've seen a few underground matches. They seem to favor the more technical superstars on the roster.
A good technical knowledge will certainly help you here, but that alone can't win it for you. You really need to be a multi-tool fighter in an underground match. You have to use all of your physical abilities to their fullest. Great in-ring IQ on display there.
Oh, Rey Mysterio.
Look at that. Power bomb. More power moves like that, and we could be looking at a new champ in no time, gentlemen.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Sharp reversal stopping Mysterio. Testing the limits of that leg here.
Clearly had a strategy going on there with the attention on the leg.
Pinpoint kick to the back.
Oh, man. Bruising shot to the back. Dodges out of the way. Each competitor showing they've done their homework.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
Oh, bad landing to the floor.
Heading to the outside now. Oh, he timed that counter well.
Ducks through. Up and over. Salida del Sol.
Psyching themselves up now.
Direct and brutal impact.
Oof. A hellacious elbow right there.
Caught the leg. Dueling reversals.
Oh, God. Tossed into those massive steel steps. Absolutely no give there.
Look at this from Mysterio.
A running dragon Rana. Spectacular.
Pivotal moment. We could have a new champ. Pulling a shovel from under the ring, and this has grave implications.
Running Hurricane Rana.
These men have stood toe-to-toe and gone blow for blow this entire match.
Yeah, I don't know how much more they possibly can have left.
Going after the arm in a big way. Oh.
Great athleticism.
Kick. Bang! Crucial counter there.
Ducks through. Up and over. Salida del Sol.
And Ray's caught.
Oh, baby. Not everyone can do that.
The champ going all out.
Once more, setting it up. Good night. What a stunner. Perfect execution by the champion.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
Has retrieved the kendo stick, and I can already feel the future welts forming. And these two are absolutely blowing the roof off this place, as well as tearing each other apart. What a true battle of wills we are witnessing.
Giving each other everything they've got and then some, having a match to remember, and it's not even over yet. Oh, now with a kendo stick with a crossface. After everything he's been through, will he give in right now? Will his body give up?
This hold.
Wait, hold on, look at this. And he's found a way out of the hold.
Slips out of the way.
Spin kick.
Another raw aim attack to his skull.
He has him in his grasp.
Driving face first. Rey Mysterio's in some serious trouble.
Ray's got to find his spot and take advantage.
Rey managing to get some control back now.
Yeah, showing he's got some fight left in him. It is absolutely deafening in the building right now. Salida del Sol. He wants it one more time. The champion retains.
Here's your winner, and still
You better be ready for this next title defense. I've got someone lined up who's not the biggest fan of your work. This one's going to be personal.
The champion had no idea who he'd be facing tonight, and it turned out it's an opponent with a whole lot of motivation.
It's hard enough not knowing who you're up against, Cole, but then it turns out to be someone who's got a major axe to grind. Good luck with that.
I hear you, Booker, but we've seen the former Archetype do whatever is necessary to win. I think that still gives him the slight edge here against Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy Uso is hoping the element of surprise will allow him to get some revenge on behalf of his family here tonight. Damage starting to affect the challenger.
Questionable defense on that sequence. Has to tighten that up.
Oh, what a Mayorana. That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills.
Jimmy sent crumbling to the ground.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count.
Oh, whipped right into the diamond-plated steel.
Making his way to the top here. From the top. Through the air. It connects.
That could have been an absolute disaster.
Lucky for them, they got all of it. He might just be stalling for time here. Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it.
Leaping into the wheelbarrow, up and around. Boom! Deep.
The U.S. champ is overcoming the surprise factor just as I predicted.
How about this for a surprise factor? Main event Jey Uso is in the house.
The champion better keep his eye on the ball here.
Jimmy Uso has the United States title.
And the champ has no idea.
Boom! Jimmy with the cover.
That's it. We've got a new United States champion.
The so-called Archetype was beaten at his own game. Credit to Jimmy and his brother Jey Uso. This was a team effort.
And it looks like there's some discord between the now former champ and Hector Flores.
You hate to see it. What a night for the entire Uso family.
It was a long trip back here, so I had a lot of time to think about what happened in your match. I feel like I let you down.
You think? You straight up blew it! We've been over this 100 times. What's your job when you're out there in my corner?
Do whatever it takes to make sure you win.
Yeah. And instead, you failed to warn me that Jimmy had recovered. And then, you did nothing while he hit me with my belt. You cost me the match, and my United States title.
I'm sorry.
You're lucky you have a chance to make up for it. Aldous has booked us against the Usos in a steel cage match at Saturday night's main event. This is your opportunity to prove your worth.
I'll be ready.
Good. Because depending on how things go in this match, a lot could change, one way or the other.
What can we expect here, guys? Chaos? Turmoil? Bloodshed?
All of the above and more, Michael. These four can't stand each other, and now they have no option but to fight to a finish.
All I know is this match will change these four men forever. You can guarantee that.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Fists are flying in this brutal steel cage match as these four men settle their differences once and for all. Step up Enziguri. Delivers the knee. Being carried around now. Ooh, slam. Running Hurricane Rana. Fantastic.
Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength. Ooh, got caught with a punch to the face.
Smack on the back of the head.
And the fight is being brought to the Usos there.
He needs to adapt if he wants to steal the win in that steel cage.
Inverted DDT.
Right. Snapmare could set something else up.
Step up Enziguri.
Using the arm like a billy club.
With the counter.
Kicked right in the stomach.
Let me tell you, psyching yourself up like that can carry you far. In a match, man, a uppercut connects.
Taken down by the neck.
Oh, he had that scouted.
Foot meets face.
Carefully continuing that journey towards the top of the cage.
Ooh, vicious kick in the spine. And another reversal from Jey Uso. He's getting even closer to making an escape.
Not a lot of room for error up here.
Carefully planning his escape. And here he goes, ascending up the steel cage.
Oh, someone call a dentist.
Balancing on the top rope here.
Making it over the top of the cage. Now coming down to the outside.
Just a few more seconds, and we'll have a winner. And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage, and he's home free.
Obviously drained from the climb, but he's got to power through.
From up there, he can practically taste the win.
Still needs to get both feet on the ground, but that doesn't appear to be an issue at the moment. And he crashes back down before getting too far.
That's a bumpy return fight to the ring, man. Gotta be cautious here, man.
Seated at the top of the cage right now. Going to try and scale the steel cage wall. He finds a counter for Jey. And he's straddling the top of the cage, just feet away from making it to the outside.
Oh, this is the hard part now. He better know what he's doing.
Here are your winners, the Archetype Angel and Hector.
I know you're not the cordial type these days, but you still haven't told me if you like the gift I sent you.
I've been putting it to good use. Just ask Shinsuke and Rikishi.
Nonetheless, I've been meaning to thank you.
Thank me? For what?
You did an excellent job warming up the crowd for my client's main event title defense later tonight. But more generally speaking, I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done since the Raw after Mania. When you weren't sulking away in your gym fighting nobodies, you wasted precious time going around the world searching for something that was never there. In the meantime, my client, Braun Breaker, was growing stronger, successfully defending his championship against every top competitor WWE has to offer. So I thank you. Not for anything you've done, but for what you haven't done. See, when you turned down my services, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. If we had worked together, you would have dragged me down with you into your world of failure and depravity, just like you have with your sycophant, Hector Flores. Yeah, don't think I haven't noticed what you've done to him. So that's it. 2 simple words from preventing a downward professional spiral that I may have never recovered from. Thank you.
I have 2 words for you, Paul. Bronze finished. When I get back to Raw, your client will be no match for what I've become. I will take his title, bury him with that shovel, and you will be left with nothing. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
I gotta say, these conversations are getting more and more difficult.
No one's forcing you to talk to me.
No, but I feel an obligation to say something. To make sure you're okay. Look, I'm not here to say I told you so, but since we last spoke, you've lost your title. That was a direct consequence of you taking things too far.
Let me guess. But it's not too late to change.
It's not. And if you decide to make that change, I'll be waiting to support you the entire way. You have my word.
You can keep it.
I told you I'd be ready. That was a hell of a win we just pulled off.
It was. Beating the Usos is no small feat. Beating them when they're pissed off in a steel cage is even more impressive.
I've heard that we're next in line for a shot at the tag titles.
I'm focused on the WWE Championship.
Why not both? Imagine having a title belt on each shoulder. That is, if you're on board.
Actually, I'm not on board, Hector.
Okay. We can put off the tag title match.
Stop saying we. I'm not on board with going after the tag titles because I'm not on board with you. I am sick and tired of carrying you around everywhere I go like some kind of parasite, sucking every ounce of success out of my veins. Do you think I forgot that you cost me my United States title? With where I'm headed, I can't afford to have you hold me back anymore.
I was the only one who stuck around at your wrestling school. I dealt the deciding blow that set us on this path. Then I helped you terrorize SmackDown. I sold my soul for you. I thought that meant something.
That's the difference between you and I, Hector. You think I know. And I know I am done with you.
Yeah? Well, I know you'll pay for this someday. Karma's coming.
We'll see. In the meantime, I'm gonna do what I came back for, and that's win the WWE Championship. Without you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest WWE champion of the 21st century.
That's right. And I will be champion again now that I've broken every branch of the Bloodline family tree. Not to mention dropping that deadweight Hector Flores. You guys pay the electric bill, Saxton? Anyway, I'm not talking about Hector ever again. He's the past. And what I want to talk about is the future. Me beating Braun Breaker for the... What the...
We're here.
You've damned yourself, turning your back on the light. Now, the darkness is coming.
We're gonna wrap things up.
Just think, in a different timeline, you and me are talking trash to each other about our upcoming tag team championship match.
I'm living in this timeline.
Oh, I know. After you and your little minion managed to steal one from the Usos, all anyone was talking about was, oh no, the New Day must be shaking in their boots. Instead, look at you now.
You should be counting your blessings that I dropped Hector.
I bet Hector's counting his blessings now that the Wyatt Six are after you.
Come on, you don't believe in all that smoke and mirrors?
Looked like you believed at the press conference. Imagine, you suffer a nearly career-ending injury, come all the way back here, and now the Wyatt Six are gonna snuff your comeback out in an instant.
I'm not afraid of the Wyatt Six.
Not yet. See you around, if the Wyatts don't see you first.
You wanted to talk?
No, I want answers. What are you going to do about the Wyatt Six?
What do you expect me to do? Use my special Wyatt Six hotline to give Uncle Howdy a jingle and ask him to take it easy on the Archetype?
I expect you to do your job. Your top act just got ambushed at a press conference.
My top act? Is that what you think you are? All you have managed to accomplish since darkening my doorstep is bullying the weak, attacking a legend, and kicking the one person who had any respect for you to the curb.
Fine. So how about you trade me to Raw? The only reason I returned to this cesspool of a company was to get my WWE Championship back from Braun Breaker. And I can't do that here.
I'm afraid running away is not an option.
Then put me in some matches and I'll show the entire world I don't run away from anything. Including some cheap scare tactics from the Wyatts.
I have this match for you. But that's about all I can guarantee.
Well, so much for a feeling out process. These two are unloading.
They're separated now, but you best believe this whole match is gonna be. Now what?
The Wyatt Six are a shadow the Archetype can't outrun.
Uncle Howdy is in the ring.
Go down the attack. He's looking to cause chaos.
He just wanted in on the action. Couldn't wait any longer to lend a helping hand.
Cover. A kick out before the referee can get to one.
Easy kick out there, but they'll get harder soon.
What are they doing here?
Having a weakened arm can limit you in so many ways, making it harder to execute on even simple attacks.
A running Hurricane Rana.
Showing off the quickness, that'll turn things around in a hurry.
Uppercut right on target.
Moonsault.
Incredible athleticism.
Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
Bronson eventually here.
Slice bread. No way Reed is coming back from that.
And that'll do it. It's finally over with the win.
Here is your winner, the Archetype.
There's an eerie feeling in the building.
Getting right into this dust-up. I give no quarter and I ask for none in return.
The Archetype's recurring nightmare is back.
Looks like a Wyatt 6 fake out this time. Still effective.
Shutting that down with the back elbow.
And Escobar can't create any new tradition if he's taking hits like that.
Early goings, you're gonna take a few lumps. No doubt he knew that coming into this one. Back and forth, back and forth. Looking for the advantage here. Getting put against the turnbuckles.
And Escobar didn't see that coming. Around and down with a DDT.
This has been a masterclass from these superstars.
Quick reflexes so important in a match like this. Escobar turns it around.
And one more reversal. Talk about evenly matched here.
Running Hurricane Rana.
Fantastic. And Santos looks clueless as to where he is right now. Uh-oh.
You've solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that. Raise the roof! He's got the victory!
Here is your winner, the Archetype.
You want to move on with your life? Try this match.
The ringside area is surrounded with...
Oh, man. Starting things off with some...
I cannot understate... Nikki Cross is here to unleash her signature brand of chaos.
And she's not wasting any time as she hits the ring like a woman possessed. It doesn't matter how much damage you do in a tables match. It's more about capitalizing on any opportunity to put someone else through a table.
Yeah, Corey, and you know your opponent is eyeing every opportunity to do the same to you.
Now that's what you call impact. Leaping into the wheelbarrow, up and around. Boom, DDT.
A demoralizing attack undone there.
Ouch. Deep uppercut connects.
Oh, toss to ringside. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. That in his favor.
Power slam here, but sliding up. Inverted DDT. Oof. Well measured there.
Body slam slipped out.
Oh, wait a minute. Inverted DDT denied.
Counter right when it was needed. Oh, arm breaker.
Oh my gosh, what impact! Oh man, just sit back.
crashing into those steel steps.
Bringing this back into the ring. He done just a step too slow. Amazing awareness by Dunn.
Impressive awareness from him.
Running Hurricane Rana. Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
What could be the thought here? Balancing that table against the turnbuckles like this.
And dropped up against the table.
Oh, this will turn your lights out in a hurry. Whoa, singles match.
Here is your winner, the Archetype Angel!
Do you need something, Truth?
I'd like not to be smacked by a shovel. I probably didn't make that clear last time.
I'm a little preoccupied with other business to waste my time on you.
That's good to hear. Wait a second. Are you a ghost? Because if you are, legally you have to tell me.
Do I look like a ghost?
I don't know. I never seen one. That's why I had to ask. But you're getting messed with by the Wyatt Six, so I don't know what kind of supernatural stuff you've got going on.
The Wyatt Six have not turned me into a ghost.
That's good. Being a ghost would be hard. You wouldn't be able to pick up your sandwiches. That's probably why ghosts never have picnics. What were we talking about again?
The Wyatt Six.
Why would you bring them up? Now I'm going to have nightmares. One time, I sat in the chair that Uncle Howdy was eyeing, and that night, a strange man was standing in my bathroom. It was just my reflection in the mirror. But still, I learned my lesson. You don't mess with the Wyatts.
Well, they messed with me, and they have no idea who they're dealing with.
No, dawg. They know exactly who they're dealing with. You think this is just mind games? They're trying to balance something. After everything you did to me and Rashiki and Jamie Uso, you brought this on yourself.
Bring it on. I'm not afraid.
That's cool, but you will be. Can you go stand somewhere not next to me for a little while?
The Wyatt Six have been interfering in every one of my matches. This is an unsafe work environment.
It is the height of irony that you would complain about the safety of WWE superstars after you literally attacked a legend in his home with a shovel.
I had my reasons.
And the Wyatt Six have their reasons for what they're doing to you. You announced your arrival on my show by breaking a man's arm. You assaulted Rikishi. You abandoned your partner. Again and again, you have gone out of your way to do the wrong thing in order to prove some kind of point.
You want to blame the victim? Fine. If you are incapable of taking care of the Wyatt Six, I'll do it myself.
Tongaloa has his work cut out for him tonight with a bizarre Joe Gacy.
I do not see how someone starts following Uncle Howdy when you end up looking like, oh!
The Archetype from behind. What a cowardly attack.
Cowardly? Have you seen the way the Wyatt Six have been harassing this man? Gacy and the rest of these freaks deserve everything he gives them.
What is Adrian Butler doing? This isn't a match. It's an assault.
The Wyatts have been interfering in the Archetype's business for weeks. It's about time they face some consequences for their actions. Taking on
all the way to the outside. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Oh, he cuts it off. And he tosses it back in now.
Great wherewithal to dot.
Time to end this. Dragon twist cutter.
Joe Gacy with the cause for law.
Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now?
He's looking to unload on his opponent with that kendo stick.
Gacy looking evasive. Goes for the suplex. Powered up high. Oh, but dropping behind Eddie.
Oh, big chop block.
Turns it around. Sole of foot meets the stomach. Ridiculous standing shooting star.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
The steel chip.
And that's all she wrote.
The Archetype just told the Wyatt Six that the Hunters have become the Hunted.
But what's he going to do?
Uncle Howdy! I'd say we can call you the Wyatt Five now, but I lost count of all you weirdos years ago. However many of you are left, Joe Gacy isn't one of them. If he wasn't knocked out cold right now, he'd tell you that I'm not afraid of your smoke, or your mirrors, or your dumb Halloween masks. You freaks are just rungs on my ladder back to the top. I don't know if you picked my name out of your stupid hat, Howdy, but that was the biggest mistake you've ever made. Next week, SmackDown, you and me. Let's finish this. I am not running from you. You should be running from me.
The passion of the Archetype is at hand. Or maybe it's a crucible. What do you think?
I think I'm surprised you and the rest of your sideshow showed your faces before I expose you in front of all your fireflies tonight.
Exposed. What we see in others is what lives within ourselves. When you got hurt, all the invincibility was stripped away in an instant. You are nothing but a sickly child. He's still in there, isn't he? I can see him.
I'm not one of your pet psychos. You can't get in my head.
You don't see it, do you? We're already there, playing with all the broken pieces.
I have a surprise for you. The only thing breaking tonight is you.
That would be a surprise, but not as big as the one coming your way. Your fate is already sealed. Soon, you'll see.
Demanding a match with Uncle Howdy is a whole lot different than actually standing across the ring from him.
The Archetype looked like the dog caught in the car. Man has no idea what to do with it.
Do not underestimate the Archetype. Archetype. If Uncle Howdy does, all the smoke and mirrors in the world won't save him from looking up at the lights when this match is over.
PK on point. Oh, got the knees up just in time. He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Oh, big time clothesline, man. Managed to get out of harm's way.
Enzuigiri finds its mark. And a trampling stomp.
Just ejected from the ring. And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Oh, a rough landing right into the barricade.
And Howdy looked outsmarted.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be enough to end things yet.
And he slides him back to the mat. Daphne LaShawn with the count. What the?
What's going on here?
Where is Uncle Howdy?
And who is that freak referee?
It's like the Archetype is looking into a carnival mirror of himself.
That's Hector Flores. That's the Archetype's former partner.
Look out!
Sister Abigail.
Not again.
Daphne's back. What is happening?
Uncle Howdy with the most bizarre victory I've ever seen.
Was that even official?
I don't think that this is the last the Archetype has seen of his former ally and Uncle Howdy's newest follower.
The weak, the weary, the abandoned, and the betrayed. It was you, Archetype. It was you who delivered our new brother to us. Tonight, Hector Flores has been reborn. Because now he wears a new mask. The mask of a beautiful black butterfly, spreading his wings, letting his shadow fall over you. You wanted the dark. It wanted you too. Welcome home.
Did you know? Did you know?
That your former partner joined up with the Wyatt Six? Absolutely not. But I'm not surprised either.
What's that supposed to mean?
You took a kid who worshipped you to the precipice of the best moment of his career, only to cast him aside with barely a word? You had to know he'd go looking for another mentor.
It's not my fault. This is on you. You're the one letting the Wyatt Six do whatever they want on your show. I want to know what you're gonna do about this.
I made the match you wanted, and you lost. What else would you have me do?
Finally pull the trigger on trading me to Raw.
Other than that, if you want an excuse to run away from Hector and the Wyatts for a shot at Braun Breaker, you can try qualifying for the Rumble, like everyone else.
How am I supposed to qualify for the Rumble when I can't get through a match without the Carnival coming to town?
That sounds like a you problem. And as the GM of SmackDown, I have a long enough list of me problems already.
Okay. Try this on. The hell with you. The hell with the Rumble, and the hell with the Wyatt Six. I'm going back to my wrestling school. If they want to take a shot at me, let's see how they do without all the WWE special effects.
Well, that just solved one of my me problems. Best of luck.
What are you doing here, Heyman?
So aggressive. You know why I'm here. Business. WWE Championship business. The kind of business you used to be in a long, long time ago.
That's the only business I'm in.
It looks to me like you're playing an entirely different game. Something with ghosts and ghouls and goblins. Are you really going to take a walk right before the Royal Rumble?
Don't you worry. Braun will get his sooner or later. The Wyatts and Hector are just a speed bump.
A speed bump or an exit ramp? Because I just heard the Archetype is tucking his tail between his legs and running away from his problems. Deja vu all over again.
I'm not running away from anything. This is just strategic withdrawal.
I was wrong about you all those years ago. You never had it in you to be a Paul Heyman guy because you don't have the balls.
Tell me that after the next time I face Braun. Hector?
I knew you'd come here. You have to think you're in control.
I am. Take that ridiculous thing off your face.
This is the face that you gave me.
I am not the villain here. I helped you when you were nobody, when you were nothing. I gave you a hand up, and this is how you repay me?
After Braun buried you, I taught you to embrace the underground. We struck down mortals and legends with your wicked spade. You cast me aside like a broken tool.
So you got sad and ran away to join a cult? You're weak. That's why I dumped you. Weak and stupid. Did you really think you could come into my house and threaten me?
Your house? This is not your house.
Adam? How did you get here?
Through the door? What is with you?
Did you see any of that?
All I see is a guy standing by himself in a wrestling school without any students. What happened to you?
It's the Wyatts. And Hector. They're coming after me, and they...
Stop. Just stop. This isn't about the Wyatt Six. It's not about Hector. This is about you. You went after Jay's dad, man. With a freaking shovel. That's not you.
It was the match with Braun. That match? That humiliation? I can't get it out of my head. It eats, and it eats, and it eats me alive. All I see when I close my eyes is Heyman and Braun looking down at me. So I went down into the dark. Just like Uncle Howdy said. Now, it's too late to get out.
It's not. It never is. But you have to make the choice right here and right now. A choice about the legacy you want to leave in this business and in this world. And this could be the last chance. You have to decide what kind of person you are.
I know exactly who I am.
Oof! Ah!
Oh, that's right. Go back to WWE. Tell Heyman, tell Braun, you tell them all! I'm coming for them!
Before you say a word, I have a limited amount of time and an even more limited amount of patience for you. If it were up to me, you'd already be suspended.
Well, it looks like you've been overruled, because I'm still here taking up your precious time.
Yes. Time I should be using to welcome the man who actually won the Royal Rumble, Cody Rhodes. A superstar who clawed his way back with grit, not temper tantrums. That's where my energy's going. Not into cleaning up after whatever meltdown you've got brewing this week.
Got it. I'll save the chaos for after the Cody Rhodes celebration.
Look, for some unfathomable reason, Hunter and the board feel like despite the fact that you attacked a general manager, that I'm supposed to give you another chance. So this is your chance. Keep the chaos off my show. And maybe, you make it to WrestleMania without burning this bridge down too.
Oh, I'll be at WrestleMania. In the main event. Taking the title off Braun Breaker.
Well, between us, I've got it on very good authority that Cody Rhodes is announcing he's facing Braun at WrestleMania. So I'd suggest tempering your delusions.
I'd suggest you remember what I do to GMs who get in my way.
I don't like where this conversation is going. So I will say this, and then you will leave my office. You are opening SmackDown in a match against LA Knight. Be good, follow the rules, and keep the chaos off my show.
Sir, yes, sir.
This version of the Archetype does not wrestle with guilt. He wrestles to win. And that makes him dangerous.
You can be dangerous without losing who you are. That line he crossed with Pierce might be the one he can't come back from.
This match with LA Knight won't define his legacy, but it might tell us how far he's willing to fall. Closed fist punch to the jaw. That's one way to break up a move.
Step up enziguri.
Cross body.
Knight denies the attack.
Shoving him into the corner now.
And he saw that coming from Knight. He's able to reverse it.
Oh, unexpectedly kicked in the face.
Boom, DDT.
Just ruthlessly mocking his opponent.
The former Archetype is looking to make a statement, but we're not sure what kind of statement he's looking to make.
Showing off the quickness, that'll turn things around in a hurry.
Heading to ringside now. He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring. He quickly slides into the ring. Stop cold with the boot.
Leaping into the wheelbarrow, up and around. Boom, DDT.
Knight in a state of distress.
LA has run into a roadblock.
No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Introducing the steel chair into this match.
Well, good. The officials saw that happen. Foreign object used.
What the hell was that DQ out there? I didn't want to give you a second chance. I was told to. And you just made the entire board look like fools for pushing me into it.
You told me to be a good soldier. You should have realized. I'm a general.
And yet here you are, causing chaos instead of leading anything. You think there won't be consequences? That you're above the system? You're not. You're in it. And now you're mine to deal with.
Don't be an idiot. You know what I bring to this business, to your show. You don't punish that. You build around it.
You're right. This is my show. And on my show, the ones who get opportunities are the ones who earn it. Like Cody Rhodes. Not the ones who throw tantrums when the spotlight shifts.
Well, well. The great comeback continues, I'll admit. I thought maybe you'd finally found that missing gear, that killer instinct that turns contenders into champions.
Funny. I was thinking the same thing about you. Thought you finally learned not to underestimate me.
I don't underestimate you. I understand you. You run hot. You talk big. You make noise. But when it matters most, you crumble. Like a forgotten statue years past its relevancy. That's why you're watching your shot vanish into thin air while Cody Rhodes has the chance to write his own ending at WrestleMania.
You almost sound like you're rooting for him.
Oh, Cody Rhodes is going to lose at WrestleMania to my client, Braun Breaker. But he'll do it under the lights in the main event, with the world chanting his name and singing his song. And you will be back here, still trying to figure out how the story moved on without you.
I don't need a spotlight to shine, Paul. I'm the damn fire. and this fire will keep burning until I get my shot against Braun.
Sure, face it. While you act out and spiral, the window on your comeback is slamming shut. Late means last, Archetype. And in this business, last means left behind. Hey, have fun watching Braun and Cody at WrestleMania.
And now the GM of SmackDown, Nick Aldis, with what we suspect will be an announcement about WrestleMania.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome the winner of the Royal Rumble and the man who will main event WrestleMania, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Here we go, Cody Rhodes on SmackDown for the first time since punching his ticket to WrestleMania. Cody is really milking his intro, isn't he?
More than usual.
I don't like the looks of this.
Looks like we had our own Rumble, didn't we, Cody? It doesn't look like we've got a Royal Rumble winner after all. That complicates WrestleMania, doesn't it?
That's enough! You are going to face severe consequences.
Oh, what's that, Cody? I should be the next challenger for Braun Breaker? You want me to take your spot?
Cody's got some fight left in him. I'm afraid you mean hot.
Make the match of this.
You will never get a shot at WrestleMania. You are suspended.
We need medical attention back there immediately. That crossed a major line.
Something tells me the Archetype isn't finished crossing lines.
Our thoughts are with Cody Rhodes.